Depth of the Quiet, Episode 6, Reclaiming Your Own Story Without Defensiveness. One of the quiet losses that often accompanies estrangement is the loss of your own story, not because it disappeared, but because it became something you felt you had to defend. When narratives shift, many parents find themselves standing guard over their memories, replaying conversations, re-examining decisions, wondering how the same moment could be remembered so differently. And slowly, without realizing it, your inner life becomes a courtroom. Every memory cross-examined, every intention questioned, every feeling placed on trial. Defensiveness doesn't begin as aggression. It begins as confusion, as the need to say, "That's not how it was. That's not what I meant. That's not who I am." And while that response is deeply human, it can quietly consume you. Because defending your story requires constant vigilance, and constant vigilance is exhausting. At some point, many parents reach a turning place. They realize they are spending more energy protecting their narrative than living their life. They are explaining themselves to people who are not listening. They are carrying an internal tension that never truly resolves. This is often where healing begins, not with clarity from others, but with clarity within. Reclaiming your story does not mean rewriting the past. It does not mean insisting on agreement, and it does not mean denying that others experience things differently. It means choosing to stand in your own truth without needing permission. Quietly, firmly, with dignity. Your story belongs to you. Because you lived it. Not because it was flawless. Not because it was perfect. But because it was real. You are allowed to acknowledge your mistakes without defining yourself by them. You are allowed to remember love without discounting complexity. You are allowed to hold a full, nuanced version of your life, even if others hold something simpler. One of the most liberating shifts parents describe is stepping out of the role of defendant. You no longer wake up preparing arguments in your head. You no longer feel the need to correct every misunderstanding. You begin to recognize that your peace is not found in being believed. It is found in being anchored. Anchoring yourself means learning how to let your story exist without constant reinforcement. It means trusting your memory without obsessing over it. It means allowing the past to be part of you without being your battleground. This is not withdrawal. This is self-respect. There is also grief in this process. Letting go of defensiveness can feel like letting go of justice, of fairness, of the hope that someday someone will say, "I see it now, you were right." It's okay to mourn that hope, but it's important to recognize when that hope keeps you tethered to pain. Reclaiming your story is not about closing your heart, it's about freeing it from the need to constantly explain itself, freeing it from the burden of other people's interpretations, freeing it to move forward with integrity intact. You may notice that as you reclaim your story, your body changes. Your shoulders soften, your breath deepens, your thoughts slow. This is not resignation. This is regulation. Your nervous system is learning that it no longer needs to be on guard. If you are in this place now, ask yourself gently, what would it feel like to stop defending myself today? What would change if I trusted my own knowing? What might open if I let my story belong to me again? You don't need to answer these questions quickly. Just let them sit. Your story is not erased because it is contested. Your identity is not lost because it is misunderstood. You are still who you were, with more depth, more wisdom, and more compassion than you had before. In the next episode, we'll talk about something closely connected to this, reclaiming your dignity after estrangement and learning how to stand whole again without shrinking or hardening. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You are not defensive because you are wrong. You became defensive because you were trying to survive. And now you are learning how to live. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to Depth of the Quiet and tell me your story in the comments section below. This could help other parents that are feeling like they are traveling this road all alone. We all need support during this difficult time. Start a discussion or ask a question. Also, if you like this video, you may like the book The Quiet Between Us by Latina Sidoroff, available in paperback and Kindle version from Amazon.com. Thank you for watching this video.